Hello everyone, it is I, Reversal, and welcome back to another Knights & Dragons episode. In this video I will just be talking about Knights & Dragons itself, more than just in-game information, so this might be a little bit boring for you, and I apologize for this, but I really feel the need to talk about this because some of you guys actually contacted me through line and talked to me about this. So today's topic is going to be about ways to motivate yourself to play Knights & Dragons again. Or not again, but at least play Knights & Dragons while you're having fun. So I'm going to farm some Slay Skin armors in the meantime because I need them for the new epic boss. This is a little bit of a boring process, grinding the materials, but I figured, you know, I might as well just make a YouTube in the meantime while I'm talking over this. So I found this the perfect opportunity to actually get some materials for my epic boss armor. So the first thing I want to really talk about is the fact that some of you guys actually do have some troubles or issues with motivating yourself to keep on playing Knights & Dragons. And if you don't really have the motivation to play Knights & Dragons anymore because everything is so mundane and the same and very monotone and you just don't like it all that much anymore, you might either want to try to adjust your goals to make the game more fun for you, or you might want to consider quitting the game because obviously the game's not fun for you, so why should you keep on playing a game that is not fun for you to play? Makes very much sense, right? Well, really, some of you guys actually do not know about this, and when I'm saying this like so straight up forward to you guys, it actually does make a lot of sense. But in reality, some of you guys actually spend day in day out trying to defeat the epic boss 43 times, which is a nice feat. But you gotta take into consideration that the epic boss is always getting better every single week. It's going to improve, it's going to get better stats, and Vermax right here, that is out right now, in 3 or 4 months from now, this boss will be very outdated already, and the stats will be terrible compared to what's coming out at that point. So what I'm trying to say is, don't focus only on this epic boss and getting it up to level 43 if it is a very boring process. You know, it's okay to, from time to time, miss out on the epic boss because you got some real life stuff going on. A good example is someone that came up to me telling me that they were willing to sacrifice their time that they usually would spend with their friends. That's not like how they said that, but that's what I noticed from talking to that guy, to actually play Knights & Dragons. And after that I was like, you know, you should probably go ahead and hang out with your friends and stuff like that because that's more important. And he was questioning me like, why would I do that? I really like playing Knights & Dragons. Yes, I understand that, but Knights & Dragons should stay a game. It should not take over your real life. If you don't have time for Knights & Dragons because you got something else going on in your real life, you might want to be focusing on that because it might be important, you know. Your real life is precious to you. Time is very short, you know. You got to make the best out of it. And I know this sounds really strange and cheesy, but it really is that way, guys. I mean, I'm not talking to you guys about this because, you know, I don't feel the need to not talk about this. No, I actually do feel that it's very important that some of you guys actually do realize like, hey, this is getting way out of hand, you know. Because I'm playing Knights & Dragons, I'm neglecting my real life. I actually do know what games can do to people because I used to be, I suppose, a victim of that too. I actually got so obsessed in a game where I really wasn't meeting up with my friends anymore because I was so into that game. And that's very bad to do because, you know, you only have like friends and you should hold them precious because, you know, your friends will actually, they're your real life. The game is just temporarily, but your friends might be forever, so treat them well. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I know this sounds very, very cheesy and everything, and I know I'm saying that a lot, but I really feel that's the case because some of you guys actually do not take that into consideration because Knights & Dragons is a cool thing, but it should stay a game. And I know some of you guys are actually very, very high ranked and everything. And if you guys still think the game is like a lot of fun, then by all means keep on going, playing the game. But what I'm saying is like, you know, if you're not having fun playing the game, you should at least try to find some reasons why to make the game more fun for you guys to play. And I can actually give you some examples if you need. If you're like high level and everything and you've pretty much seen everything in the game already, try experimenting with things you haven't seen, like try to make a new guild, try to join guilds, help out other low people defeating the epic boss. They will be grateful for you. It might be a little bit fun for you too because you'll be capable of sharing your experience with others. But, you know, you're not going to play Knights & Dragons your entire life. I'm just saying that much. Like, if you, for example, have a bad guild and you don't know how to improve it, you can try always by talking to those people. But if that doesn't work out, you might as well just go to a new guild. Or if you have so much hard trouble with finding a new guild that is actually good, then you should try to become the person that makes the guild good by talking to a lot of people and hanging out and trying to organize things that will probably like make the guild members think like, hey, it's actually a fun guild to be in. I know for a fact that when I started my guild, there were no people in there. We only had 6 people like after a while, and then we started growing and growing. But it's because I had that mindset of being like, hey, I know our guild is new, and I'm gonna try my best to help out everybody to the best of my ability. And if that's not good enough, then I cannot do anything about it. But at least I tried, and I had a lot of fun doing so. So what I'm trying to say is, try to at least like come up with some like ideas of what you want to be accomplishing in this game, what you think the game is a lot of fun to play with. Because if you're having a goal to play the game with, for me, my goal would be to help a lot of people out, to get my guild all the way as high as it possibly can. And I'm not saying top 20 or something like that, but what I'm saying is helping out the members that are in my guild, getting a good base of growing further into the game, so that way they can play their own game or stay with the guild or help trying to build out the guild. I think that stuff like that is very interesting and fun to me. I really like our guild chat. That really gives me a reason to play, to keep on playing outside of YouTube, because you know, YouTube isn't everything. If YouTube were to be stopping for me tomorrow, I still probably would be playing Knights and Dragons, but I still have my guild to come back to, and I really like the events and everything, so I have a lot of motivation to keep on playing. What I'm curious about is what you guys have for motivation while you're playing the game. Please leave a comment about it in the comment section below. Tell me what you like the most about Knights and Dragons. That's going to be the question of the video. So with that being said, I know it might not make sense to you what I'm saying. I apologize for that, because I'm always trying to bring you guys some good content out there, and I feel that videos like this are important as well. But what I'm really hoping, or what I'm trying to achieve with this video, is to at least help one person. And if I'm capable of helping one person, that would make my day. And I would like you, as the person that is helped, to leave a comment about it on YouTube in this video, or send me a personal message online. And I'm actually curious to hear what you have to say. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for listening to this topic video. And next video is going to be a little bit more interesting. Hey, I'm almost about to level up. Not going to do that because I'm too lazy for that right now. No, I'm kidding. I just don't feel like doing that right now. And yeah, next video is going to be a little bit more interesting, because we're going to be talking about the guild war, I believe, and the new epic boss. So that's going to be interesting. So make sure you look forward to that. For now, make sure that if you guys like this video, to give it a thumbs up. This was ReversalKnD from Knights and Dragons. I will be signing off, and see you guys in the next one.